What's up, guys? We're back with the brand new video, and we're the TriflynBros, and we're gonna do a sit-down talk today. Nothing exciting, but we're gonna talk about this one topic that I always wanted to talk about with you guys.
So myself, I have had an ACL tear somewhat recently, so we're gonna kind of go over and educate you guys a little bit about ACL injuries. Keechi's got a bunch of different questions he's gonna ask me regarding pain, what it felt like, what I had to go through after that to get it back to 100%. So we just got to kind of let you guys know a little bit about the ACL injury as a whole. So like I said, I did tear my ACL as well as cracked my tibia bone in my lower leg and my femur bone in my upper leg. So just a quick story to tell you guys how that happened. I was warming up before the game, before a baseball game, and I was in the outfield. I ran in to catch a ball, jumped up to catch it, and then landed, and my right leg stuck in the ground, probably because of my metal spike, so it stuck in the ground, twisted a bit, and then I just heard a pop. Very fast. It all happened very fast, and then I was on the ground. My lower leg, I did not feel anything. It went completely numb for about a good minute or two, and then I got up, kind of walked it off, and it really didn't hurt that bad. I walked up the field, but I for sure knew that something was wrong inside my leg.
Wait, so but I heard that when you tore ACL, and like it hurts really bad. But like what I heard from other players that like you weren't like screaming or obviously crying or anything. Like what's that? Like was yours not that bad? Or like, cause like one of my buddy that plays baseball, he also tore his ACL, and he said it like hurt like really bad. Yeah,
so I mean everybody is different depending on like how much pain you can tolerate, obviously the extent to your tear. I did have a complete tear, so normally the ligament goes together like this, so mine was just like that. So a complete disconnection, a tear right in the middle, like they basically just cut it in half. But like I said, it was just like a quick pop, and then my leg went numb, but then I got the feeling back, and it kind of just felt like a little sore. It didn't really hurt though. Like I said, I walked off the field. I knew something was wrong though, but again, like I mentioned, it didn't really hurt that much, honestly.
So that day you hurt it, or you tore your ACL, like did you do anything wrong with your knee before that, like the way you were squatting maybe? Because like obviously he likes to work out. I know you like to work out a lot. Like was there anything that you could have done better, or like?
Yeah, so not really. I mean, I always do, you know, as perfect a form as I can on all my exercises. If I can't use the correct form, that means I'm doing too much weight, so I obviously wouldn't do anything stupid to hurt myself. But no, I've never had any knee problems, knee pain, anything that stretches, hurts. It really had no sign. It kind of just hit me. I was in really good shape, so I really couldn't even say what caused it to happen. It just was like a fluke. It just, the right pressure in the right place, and it kind of just happened.
All right, so next part, I got questions, like 5 to 10 questions that I want to ask him so I can learn, and you guys can learn too. So it's gonna be a nice and quick one. So the first question is, was your ACL tore emergency?
What do you mean by emergency?
Like emergency, like where like you really have to go to hospital like as soon as possible? Like,
no, so
or you could have waited a couple of days and like find out like.
So I talked to the trainer when he came down, and he instantly told me that the ACL was torn. So what I had thought actually happened did happen. So I was alerted to that. I went to the hospital, and then I didn't really have the surgery till about 2 weeks later. So it's not really an emergency, like you need to go in and get the operation right now. But obviously the sooner you can have the operation from when you injure it, the sooner you can come back to the field, obviously. So
were you required to get a surgery on your ACL?
Yeah, so if it's partially torn, just like a very minor tear, they might be able to leave it. But like I said, mine was normally like this. It was like this, so they had to for sure go in and surgically repair that. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been able to heal properly at all.
Nice. How will this impact my life going forward, or your life?
Yeah,
or their life, yours?
I've been doing a lot of physical therapy. I've come back pretty quick. Normal recovery for an ACL tear, based on the circumstances, between 9 and 12 months.
Okay.
It's been about 6 months, and I'm pretty much good to go. I got cleared to do everything, so it really won't hinder my future goals or aspirations at all. But like I said, it's all about how much therapy you do. Just like anything, how much time and effort you put into it can determine the long-term goal. So I had to push myself in the beginning. It was very tough, but with doing that, nothing will be changed for my future at all.
This is your opinion, but what athletes are at increased risk of ACL injuries?
For sure, football, and then also probably basketball. Mostly football though, because as you know, all the linemen normally wear like protective knee braces, even if they don't have an injury, an ACL tear, or anything prior to the season, because just of all the sharp cuts and stuff you have to make. A lot of people with tackling and being in a pile, a lot of people roll around, so it's easy to get rolled up on the side and stretch your knee the wrong way and tear something. Same with basketball, a lot of cutting, a lot of pressure being put on your knees when you jump, drive, sprint down the court, doing suicides like back and forth, a lot of sharp cuts and everything. So that's mainly what puts a lot of pressure on your knees, are those sharp cuts and twists and turns.
So that was kind of it for today's video. It was a kind of educational video for you guys and for myself too, because I never really hurt anything. Like I broke one of my, like this bone right here, but that was like when I was like 10 years old. So yeah, nothing crazy.
Yeah, so if you guys did enjoy that video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also leave in the comments if you want us to talk about any other injuries. I got a couple different stories for you guys that are interesting injuries, so if you guys do want to hear more stuff like that, just hit that in the comments below and let us know what injuries you want us to talk about, whether I experienced it or you guys are just have a bunch of questions. I'm very familiar and knowledgeable when it comes to a bunch of injuries and stuff like that, so if you guys do want to hear anything else, just let us know in the comments below for sure.
Yeah, and comments below what you guys think about this sit down talk from us. Enjoyed it, not liked it, hated it, whatever, like comment below.
Okay, so that is it for this video. If you guys did enjoy that, be sure to smash that like button and hit that subscribe as well. Leave in the comments below if you want us to do more sit down talks or what you guys want to see injury wise or not. Let us know either way. Other than that though, have a good day. We'll see you guys in the next video. I had to hit him with that video.